Welcome to The Explainer. Today, we are tackling one of the all-time great endings in literature, the powerful, powerful conclusion to Ernest Hemingway's masterpiece, For Whom the Bell Tolls.
You know, this is the big question that hangs over the entire book, and Hemingway gives us the answer over just 3 incredibly intense days. So how does he pull it off? Let's break it down.
Okay, so we're throwing right into the thick of it with our hero, Robert Jordan. He's an American fighting in the Spanish Civil War. And his whole world, everything, has been boiled down to one single incredibly dangerous job: blow up a bridge.
But here's the kicker, the real gut punch of the story. His own commanders, they already know the whole offensive is a bust. The enemy knows they're coming. So this mission that Jordan is about to risk everything for, well, it's basically meaningless from the get-go. A total tragedy in the making.
So to really get what happens at the end, we have to understand that the biggest battle isn't for the bridge. It's the war that's raging inside Robert Jordan himself. He's a man completely split in two, and figuring that out, well, that's the key to everything. You can see this split really clearly in the two worlds he's living in. On one hand, you've got the cave. This is his present, right? It's dirty, it's real, it's the ground-level fight with these peasant guerrillas. But then, his mind keeps flashing back to Gaylord's Hotel in Madrid. Think luxury, booze, and a whole lot of political backstabbing. That's where he saw the hypocrisy and realized the cause was already rotten from the inside.
And this political split, it's a mirror for something way deeper, something really personal. He's caught between these two massive figures in his life. His grandfather, a total hero from the American Civil War, a symbol of just gritting your teeth and enduring. And then, there's his father, a man he saw as a coward who escaped his problems through suicide. Endurance versus escape. Believe me, that choice is going to come back in a big, big way.
All right, let's get to the action. This is where it all goes down. Even though Jordan suspects the mission is a lost cause, he's a man of duty. He's going to see it through. And the fallout, it's fast and it is brutal. Right away, the whole plan goes sideways. Total chaos. The guerrilla leader, Pablo, actually betrays them and steals the detonators. So Jordan has to improvise, using a way more dangerous method with hand grenades. It's a miracle, but he does it. The bridge goes up in smoke. But that victory? It cost them everything. The explosion kills Anselmo. He was this gentle old man, really the moral heart of the whole group, the guy who hated all the killing. So blowing the bridge was a military success, sure. But killing Anselmo for a mission that didn't even matter? That turns it into something much darker, a spiritual crime.
So they're trying to escape, running for their lives. It looks like they might just pull it off. And then, pure, random, cruel luck steps in and changes everything. This is where Jordan has to face what he feels for Maria, right as death is staring him in the face. And get this, he doesn't go down in some blaze of glory. No heroic last stand. A stray shot hits his horse. The horse falls, and just like that, his leg is crushed. It's messy, it's pointless, it's just an accident. But that's it. He's not going anywhere.
Of course, Maria, the woman he's fallen in love with, she wants to stay with him, to die with him. But he can't let that happen. So he tells her something incredible. He says that they've become one person, that as long as she lives, he lives too. That's what he means by this quote. And that gives her the strength to go. She's not just escaping, she's carrying his life with her. And so here we are, the final moments. He's alone. He's in incredible pain. The enemy is getting closer. Robert Jordan's last fight isn't with a machine gun. It's the one that's about to happen inside his own head. Remember that choice we talked about? Endurance or escape? Well, it's right here, staring him in the face. He has a pistol. He could take the easy way out, just like his father did. But he doesn't. He rejects it. He chooses his grandfather's way, to endure, to make his last moments count by holding off the enemy for just a little longer. That right there, that's the victory. And in making that choice, the war inside him is finally over. The intellectual, the soldier, the man in love, they all click into place. They become one whole person. Hemingway has a word for this: integration. It's this moment of absolute peace. We are completely in tune with yourself and your place in the world, even at the very end. So we go back to that first question. How do you find life at the moment of death? Well, Hemingway's answer is this:
You find it by choosing to live fully right up until the last second, by connecting to love, to duty, and to the physical world itself. The book ends with him feeling his own heart beating against the pine needles on the forest floor. He's never been more alive than in his final moment.